Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and today I am here with Scrap-lift Crafternoon and we are scrap lifting CREATIVECCR, which is Claudia Wrestler, I think is how you say it, and it is for my creative scrapbook. And this has got like some origami on it, like paper folding. It is so cool. And one of the ladies picked this out. I was very daunted, but I love the way it turned out, so that's okay. I have a picture of my son and I playing Monopoly, so I've decided to use the Simple Stories family fun collection. And so I have the kit and some of the things to go with it. I have already used a little bit of this, not a lot. And then I have the puffy stickers, like title stickers. And then I have the puffy stickers themselves right here. And then I also have a couple ephemera packs that I bought because I knew since I moved, we've been playing games a lot and I would be using this collection a ton. And then I have the enamel dots as well. So that is what I have for this collection. I haven't, like I said, used too much of it. I think I've only done maybe one other layout with this collection. So, and then I've already cut my squares out. They're like 1.65 or something like that to go across the page. I did some finagling. And then I've already folded one of them just to see how easy it was going to be and decided that I would ink them with black soot on the corners of at least this one. And then there's that plaid one. The other side is a black, so I didn't feel like I needed to ink that as much. But see, they're folded over right there. And it is such a cool look on the layout. It gives so much dimension. And then I have this awesome set from Some Assemblage Required of all the old school Monopoly pieces. I'm so excited to use this. I went through to make sure I haven't got any other pictures of us playing Monopoly so that I could use them all. So I cannot wait. So I've got my papers, my ephemera, embellishments, and picture, and this awesome sketch or layout. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, I am not going to make you watch me fold all these. I just fold a couple of them, and they are not perfect by any means. I am not a perfectionist when it comes to scrapbooking. I use my bone folder from Martha Stewart and just fold over the piece, not in half. Based on what hers looked like, it wasn't in half. And then I fold the other piece back up, and then I just use the bone folder to give it more of a crisp bend. And like I said, I'm not going to make you watch me do all of them because look at them miraculously. There they all are. And I did make the mistake of some of the ones that have words on them are going to be upside down. I don't care. But you know, just so you are aware, if you were to scrap lift this, if you use something with words, you need to be careful of the way you bend them and maybe do it as you need the square. I'm also not going to make you watch me ink the edges of all the white background paper. So I'm going to get started, and I'm thinking that it's going to be easier to do it this way, and then I realized that it's going to be easier for me to turn the paper to the side so that I can line it up. Now, I did not pull out a single ruler. I line this up eyeballing, which is my normal style, you all. And so it is not perfect, and I don't mind that because it adds more character. And I just know that it would take me days to do a layout if I was going to be uber perfectionist, and I have no issue with people being that way if they want to be. I just am not because I don't want to stress out about it, and I feel like I would. So the next row goes upside down, and this is what I'm talking about with the words, and they go in the little the triangle shape that's open. And then I had to really study the layout to see how the next row goes. So it goes with the bend in, and in the bend is folding over right underneath. So it's like you alternate the folded paper back and forth with the fold at the top and the fold at the bottom, and then just tuck. And so I had to do a lot of zooming in and fiddling and figuring. And mine is not exactly like hers. Hers goes down all the way to a good point And I think I kind of finished mine off without, well, maybe not. Not too far off from hers. I am putting my picture over a little because I ran out of the black paper. I could have cut another one, but it seems silly when you can see right here on the far left side towards the very bottom, there's a little piece missing from that black square. And I'm just going to move my picture over. So hers is more up and over to the right a smidge. I'm just going to put mine here so that it covers that space. And I'm good with that. It is a little off. Like after I was pretty much done with the layout, I realized my picture is a little tilted, but I don't care. Maybe it'll make everything else look more even. And maybe you don't notice, but I do, and I figure I'd point it out. So I cut this tag out because I matted my picture on that paper that has the game night written all over it, and then that cool star pattern, which is the back and front of a page, the A and B side. So I cut one strip of 4.5 by 12 and then cut it in half to where I could matte my picture in the lighter color and then matte the whole thing in the darker color. So the other pattern I used on this page is the pattern I cut out in that tag. So it would bring all three patterns together on the layout and not introduce something new. And so I tuck that in after I ink it with the black soot as well. And then I am going to get out my some assemblage required. I am so excited for this. It is such a neat kit. I was watching her reveal of her new stuff and everything she was pulling out. I was like, I gotta have that. I gotta have that, because we've been playing a ton of games since I moved. And so because we brought all the board games to our apartment, and so it's like we've just been playing tons and tons of games and taking pictures and documenting and having a good time. And so I went ahead and bought the Family Fun by Simple Stories, and I also bought one for Echo Park, and that's very similar in ways. It's like movie nights and game nights. It's lots of fun, and I'm really excited to start using them because I'm starting to get into scrapbooking June 2022, which is when I moved. So I am really excited. So I thought this would be a good collection to use for this layout, because there's so many great colors, as well as these awesome assemblage required pieces that I could scatter all around, and I did use every one of them. Now, full disclosure, we're playing a more modern Monopoly game that has like the credit cards and not the cash, and these are not the pieces that they have, but I don't care because Monopoly is Monopoly, and I love the Monopoly board, and I really prefer the old school one, but we have the electronic version that has like a cell phone and I don't know, whatever, a hamburger or something. So old school pieces are much better. So, and you can't see them on the board, so it's not like you would know that if I didn't tell you. So I go through the ephemera pack to see if I can find some things in here. I pull a couple, like a word phrase out, says let's play. I set it there over on the right. I'm trying to decide if I want to use that. I did decide to title this Go, and I kind of question whether I wanted to do that because I have that Go down there with the some assemblage required. But then I just decided that I would embrace it and title it Go, Go, Go. And so I use the puffy title sticker up at the top, and then the Go from the some assemblage required next to the left of the picture. And then I'm going to add from the ephemera kit the word Go to this bottom little piece right here. So I decided this needed something down here where I'm going to put this race car, which is one of the pieces for the game. I'm sure this was meant to be used for like game carts, but I'm going to be flexible here. And this is from Storyteller by Vicki Booten, this stencil set is. And I just picked the one that's got the little lines in it because I thought it was kind of a cool look. And so I thought I'd just ink that on there just to give it a little something behind there, not that stark white. And so I'm going to put that down, and then I'm going to take the word Go that came from the ephemera kit, pop it up on some foam. It is not fun foam, so I have to use my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive on the top and the bottom of it. But that's okay. I got to get it used to. That little green cup is my itty bitty pieces of foam so that I don't lose it, because y'all know I do not waste. So I get that put up, and I just put that right here at the bottom. And like I said, both the other two Goes are dimensional, so I wanted to go ahead and make it dimensional as well. And so then I'm looking at a place to put my puffy stickers. I want to use the dice because really that's the majority of what this puffy sticker sheet has that is used in this game. And yes, I don't have to be specific. It is game night, but I do have other game nights to document. We've been playing Sorry and Trivial Pursuit and Operation and all sorts of different games. Some weird games I've never heard of that we just kind of came across. So I don't want to use pieces that may go well with another game night layout that we'll do. And so I pull out the enamel dots. I cover my tag hole with a yellow enamel dot. And now I'm trying to find a place to put this Let's Play. And she has a little, I think it's like a book or something up at the top. And I thought I'd put that there. There's also a little floral there, but it just didn't look right and it disappears. So I decided I'm just going to use the same stencil to bring it up to the top where she has a little floral, like a little flower. I'm going to ink a little part of this circle, and then I'm going to bring it over here to the top right corner as well as the left side, just so it kind of is everywhere, but not the focal point, but just something to bring out, that black, which is already on the layout, plus it kind of brings in that pattern in the bottom. So it's not just some random pattern at the bottom. And then I just journal on here that we were continuing our game night adventures with Monopoly, which is my son's favorite. So here is the layout again. Her Instagram account is CreativeCCR, and her name is Claudia Wrestler, I think is how you say it. I love this layout. It's so much fun. I cannot wait to see what the other ladies are doing with this layout. So I hope that you will go below and check out the playlist of all of our creations, as well as to go check out Claudia's original. I had so much fun creating this. I let that daunting layout scare me until today, which is Saturday. I'm recording this day before, which I probably should have done it earlier, but I didn't, and it's fine. I'm done, and now you all will be able to see it on Sunday. So please go down below and check out Claudia and check out all the other ladies, and I hope you all will come back again and see me very soon. I am super excited for what's coming in the next couple of weeks, so I hope you all have a great day, and happy scrapping.